I thought of this idea because, I was looking around when I moved offices, and I realized I have this collection of keyboards for whatever reason. I don't remember getting all these keyboards. It just happened that I have all these keyboards. So today we are going to be making some good sounds with some keyboards, and we're gonna see which ones make the best sounds, which one is gonna be the winner. But I think I already know which one is gonna be the winner. So before we get started, let's get the best sounds possible. And to do that, we're going to have to compress the energy around the microphone in order for us to receive the crispest, the tingliest sounds possible. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's just gather as much as we can around. Alright, we've got a good base going. Now we just compress, and now let's push it in. Alright, smooth it out. And there we go. So I am going to push the microphone back a little, give myself some room, maybe bring it down a touch. There we go. Okay, I say we start with this. This is one that my wife got, and it's going to be pretty evident that it is my wife's. Here it is. She has all her stickers up top. This is called the Yuboti. It is spelled U-B-O-T-I-E. Yuboti, something like that. This is a Bluetooth speaker. Keyboard, not speaker. I want to see. I'm going to turn the gain up a little bit. Let's turn it down a touch. This space bar is not that satisfying. This is a pretty quiet keyboard. think I'm being healthy and drinking a nice big old cup of water. But you would be mistaken, because that is chocolate milk. Alright, next one up. This one is called the Raktaus 61 keys mechanical keyboard. Raktaus. I bought this one a long time ago. This one is very, very clicky, so I gotta be careful to not make super loud sound. It's pretty satisfying though. This one lights up whenever you plug it in with these LEDs behind the keys. This one is not Bluetooth. It has to be plugged in. What y'all think of my haircut? Honestly, I freaking hate it. I was not too pleased with it. I'm not too happy with it. And normally it'd be like, whatever, it's a bad haircut. But I'm not just going to a wedding, I'm in a wedding. Today's Saturday, next Saturday. So, there is two best men, and I am one of them. And I'm just gonna have to go with a bad haircut. Alright, that's the Raktaus. Alright, let's go with this big ol'. Now we're getting into some real satisfying. This one is the Keychron V6 Max. I've got a story with this one. smaller one out. And guys, I really, really want to recommend this if y'all are looking for a keyboard, but I don't know if I can, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. It comes with this nice, satisfying little knob for the volume, but I think you can change the function of this to something else. Okay, that's the Keychron V6 Max. And the last one, my daily driver here at home. We've got the Aula F75. This is my favorite keyboard that I've ever owned. It again comes with these little flip out stands, but I don't use them. I don't like having to angle my hand up, if that makes sense. But this one also lights up. It is Bluetooth or wireless, whatever you want it to be. The reason I like to use it wired is because if it's not plugged in, the lights, the LEDs, turn off if you're not clicking it, which is kind of annoying. But this sounds amazing. This one, so far, I definitely can and will recommend if you want a keyboard. It's not a full-size keyboard, but you've got your arrow pad over here. You got some of your regular buttons over here for your keyboard. It's got the knob, and it sounds amazing, and it's so satisfying to type on. To me, as far as sounds go, this is the clear winner. But maybe y'all like that real clicky keyboard, the Raktos, or you like the Keychron. You know, that still had some pretty satisfying. But for me, these keys, they're so creamy. They're awesome. I love this keyboard, and it's not that expensive. I know keyboards can start getting real expensive real fast. This one was I think $75. But it still feels like a solid, it's plastic. Once you start getting into higher end, it's like metal. But this still feels like a quality keyboard. So, those are the 4 that I have. I have one at work as well that I bought, but it's not like these. It's like a really, really thin, I think it's Logitech keyboard. And I'll tell you why I have that one at work. So, the story about this one. Whenever I started my new job, almost a year ago exactly, today is the January 10th, 2026. I started this job I'm at right now, January 6th, 2025. And it's a desk job. I do a lot of typing. And I was like, okay, I really want a satisfying, cool keyboard. If I'm going to be typing a whole bunch, I want called switches underneath the keycaps. It's what makes the noise. These are called like banana, I think. But those sound, they call it creamy. That's I guess how you define the sound. So I bought this. This one was expensive. It was like $100 and something dollars. And guys, I loved it. I loved using it. It was fantastic. I even got, whenever I would have appointments with people, I would get compliments on this keyboard. Whenever I would type, they're like, I love the sound of that keyboard. It is awesome. And I was like, yeah, I got it for this job. And it was just awesome. But the reason that I told y'all I want to recommend it really bad, but I can't, is because out of nowhere, I'd be typing, putting in notes, stuff like that. And then, let's say I typed the F, the letter F. And so, let's say I spelled fun, F-U-N, F-U-N, F-U-N. So I would type F-U, and then once I got to N, I'd look up, and I realized that whenever I typed F, it double clicked, and it would keep doing that. And I'm like, what the heck? And I was looking it up, and sometimes it's just because you gotta clean the keyboard, it's dirty, and it double clicks. And then it started happening to others. So I took all the keys off of this keyboard. I cleaned it really good. I even took the switches out. So here, let me, I'll just show you. If I can get it with my fingers. Yeah, so you can take the key off like that. And then, this is the switch. This is the switch. I took the switches out as well. I cleaned all around it. And I was like, okay, I think that should have fixed it. Let me figure out how this went. I think like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, it should have fixed it, so I put it all back together. It didn't fix it. And I'm like, what the heck? And so I tried to get in contact with Keychron customer support, which was awful. Sorry. It was a very unpleasant experience. There's not a number you can call. It was purely through like a ticket you have to submit an email and stuff like that. So I was trying to put as much detail into what was wrong with it as I could. And then it turns out you can't just do a return, get a new one, and nothing like that. And it's because with these keyboards, it has its own software, and you can go in and change what a button does. And it went way over my head. I didn't want to do all that, but you can change a whole bunch of stuff with this keyboard to make it do different things, if that makes sense at all. And because this is so customizable, they don't take them back. So what they said, they were like, we can send you a new new internals, whatever, to the keyboard. We can send you a new motherboard. But that means that I have to go in and take this thing apart, uninstall this motherboard, install the new one, yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. And I did that, and nothing. It still did not work how it should. It would still it would type the letter F or D or whatever. It'd type And so I thought, it might be the switches. So I moved like the switch over here to something I don't use a lot. Needless to say, stuff just kept happening like that. And I couldn't be doing that at work because I've got to be, efficient with typing, and it was getting really, really annoying. So I was like, screw this. I'm not using this anymore. So I went and I just got a pretty cheap Logitech keyboard that works fine. It's just not satisfying like this. I wish this worked because I would 100% still use it. I just don't want to deal with those annoying little things about it. So, that is my story about this. Maybe I was just a weird case. Maybe their stuff isn't normally like that. I don't know. From what I know, they're like a pretty good brand. But I don't think I'll be buying another one of their keyboards. I don't know, maybe I will. But that's the Keychron. Let's go back in with the Yuboti. Justin. Justin. That's me. Let's do Aaron. Aaron. How about Jesik? Jessica. Maybe Audum. Autumn. I don't know why I just had a stroke trying to spell autumn. About Max. Let's go back in with the Racked House, and then we'll end it with the best sounding one, which is the AU. This one is so clicky. That sounds good though, like even if you don't click just sitting in the chair whenever you're getting a haircut, and you just know, you don't know why you know, but you just know that this haircut is not going to be good. There's something, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like they're not doing the same thing as other people, I don't know. But there's just something in the back of your head that's like, yeah, this is not going to be it. I don't know if y'all feel that, ladies. If you just know, from what I know, from most of the girls I know, y'all have like a specific person that you go to and you do not go to anyone else. I know a lot of guys have that as well. But the place I go, it's like, you just kind of get who you get. But that's how I felt when I was getting this haircut. There was just some vibe, there was just something that I was like, this is not gonna be it. And it wasn't. So good. Let me know, guys, what is y'all's favorite video game? I gotta say, mine's probably Skyrim. I started thinking about video games because when I got this, oh boy, it was 2019, I think. And if you play Minecraft, you know that there's like, you get addicted. You get addicted where you play it non-stop for like weeks. And then you like don't touch it for a year. Well, that's what had happened. I hadn't touched it in a long time. And then I started getting into it again, and like I was addicted. Like I was playing it every chance I got. But this time it lasted like longer than it ever had before. I'm like, maybe I'm just gonna play this for forever now. And I was playing on a laptop, and I wanted to set the laptop like up somewhere, but I couldn't because I had to like be touching that keyboard, so I got this one. So I could have it like somewhere closer to me and still play. So I just started, that's when I started thinking about video games. I had a lot of fun too. I actually like played with people for the first time. I'd always like just played Minecraft by myself. Oh man, I can't stop yawning. Let's see, Skyrim is probably my favorite. And then it would go. I'm trying to decide between The Witcher 3 and Fallout 4. I don't know. I'll say The Witcher 3, but it's so close, because Fallout 4 is so good. But, okay, let's just say Skyrim, The Witcher 3, Fallout 4. I haven't played any of the other Fallouts. I would like to, but I did just see, I don't know if y'all play any of the Fallout games. They just announced that they're going to be releasing a remastered version of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. A lot of people say Fallout New Vegas is the best one. It's just super old and clunky. And I'd love to play it. And if they're doing a remastered version, I'm 100% playing. For me, I mean, I'll say Fallout 4 is the best one because that's the only one I've played. But we'll see whenever they release that. Maybe that'll be my new favorite Fallout. But number 4, I'd say Minecraft. Gotta throw that in. In my younger years, I was a big Call of Duty player. I pretty much exclusively played Call of Duty. Starting with Black Ops 1. That was like the one, I guess, that got me hooked. And then I played, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and pretty much everyone after that. And then I forget which one I stopped playing. Black Ops 4. I don't remember. I really don't. The last Black Ops that I've played, though, was Black Ops Cold War. That was the last one that I spent a lot of time on. And after that, I don't think I've touched it since. At least any of the new ones. I still like to go back and play the old zombies. But I gotta say the best Black Ops is Black Ops 2. Alright. Last one, guys. If this was your favorite, I'm sorry, because we waited till the very end. It just sounds so good. I think in the future, y'all gotta let me know, but in the future, whenever we do keyboard sounds, it's gonna be with this one. last, I don't know, 2-3 videos. I'm recording a lot of videos today, so I don't know the order I'm going to put them out. But I'm having a hard time coming up with stuff that I want to talk to you all about because, you know, it's all the same day. And, you know, it's just running out of stuff to talk about. I kind of like to end the videos with a ramble, even though I ramble throughout the whole video usually. But I don't think I really have anything to talk about. In the next video I record, I think I'm gonna put some like topics I want to discuss, but who knows, maybe that'll only cover 2 minutes. I don't know. But I hope you guys really liked these keyboard sounds. I should have planned it better. I don't know why I didn't do a longer segment with the Aula keyboard, because that one sounds the best. I should have done like a long portion of that in the middle. I'm sorry, that's my bad. But if when we do more keyboard sounds in the future, I think that's the one I'm going to be using. I've been thinking about role plays. When I first started, I was like, that's just not me. But the more I'm getting, comfortable with recording videos, doing ASMR, that kind of stuff, the more I'm like, maybe I can do a role play. That'd be cool. And I think I've seen it before. Like the one I'm thinking about right now is, maybe it was Fred ASMR or someone did a like keyboard salesman. So maybe something like that. I know for sure if I were to start roleplay ASMR videos, 100% I'd do barbershop roleplays. I think those are my favorite, just because I love scissor sounds. I love liquid sounds, and I incorporate liquid sounds in there somewhere. But I really enjoy. I feel like that's just set up to make a good ASMR video. You can do liquid sounds, scissor sounds. You could do shaving cream and shaving sounds. Just a lot of stuff you could do there. So I'd for sure, I think I'd do haircut roleplay. But I don't know, I haven't made up my mind. I was researching how to like make your channel get more traction as a smaller creator. And with ASMR especially, you've got to find your niche. You've got to like pick something. And without realizing it, I think my thing has been sound assortments with a lot of whispers and rambles. So I think I'm just gonna make a lot of those so that, whenever people look stuff up, my stuff might come up, and the YouTube algorithm will like learn what I'm doing and be able to recommend my stuff to people. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. But that's enough rambling. I'm just going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these keyboard sounds, and definitely let me know which one of these keyboards is your favorite. Definitely, if you're new here and if you like the video, consider liking the video, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you part of our little family here. But anyways, thank y'all so much for